It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. We've got Doris Burke from the sideline. This is Kevin Hart. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
And these interconference matchups are important, Kevin. You only see the club twice all season. And it feels a little different. You want to go out and really put on a good performance.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Dirk and Chandler up front. Boss is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Parsons in at the 3. And so it's Dallas with it. The shot's good from Boss. Steve was talking about, Clark, just moments ago about not playing each other often because they're in different conferences. And wouldn't you say that affects the way a game will play out?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, when it's an opponent you see so little of, there's always a filling out process, and I'm sure that'll be the case today for both teams.
And here's Parsons. Rondo dishes to Chandler. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Boss, and the shot is long. And here is Joseph, averaging 6 points per contest. The shot's good from Cantor.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Boss, guarded by Hardaway, puts one up from 19. No good from Boss.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
No good. And it's Dallas the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. And no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Hardaway, no good.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Boss passes to Rondo. Here's Nowitzki. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I spoke briefly with New York's head coach. He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
Thanks again, Doris. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Boss.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And Joseph kicks to Cantor. Hardaway for three, and he gets the bucket. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Boss, and the layup falls. Boss has got 8.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Knicks trail by 4. Joseph dishes to Cantor, and blocked. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played, and that one is good from Boss.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Joseph, the pass to Hardaway, 13 feet away, and blocked. Kicks it to Chandler. Here's Boss. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And stolen by Parsons. Fires from 14, and another basket for Dallas.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Now here's Hardaway. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. There's the pick. Butler kicks to Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Pachulia, he's checked in for Chandler. Montejunas comes in for... Nowitzki. Harkless is checked in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Jordan in for Rajon Rondo. Mavericks leading by 6. Jordan the pass to Boss. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, right here, Kevin, we can get a look at New York and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. 11th in free throw percentage. 18th in scoring. And the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
Good on both.
What a stellar outing in this one for Boss. He's already got 12 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
Nice shot by Larkin.
10-16.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The feed to Montejunas. Picked off in midair. The drive by Green. And Larkin now atop the key. Green inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Green. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Boss, and that one is hammered home.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
26 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a 3. Knicks trail.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Boss passes to Jordan. Here's Yunus. No good with the layup. Here's Green. Shot misses.
This Monday.
Now we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Boss in at shooting guard. Harkless is out there with Yunus. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Jordan in at the 1. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Boss in their last game out against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He had 49 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
They get it back, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. Enes Kanter's checked in for Bargnani. Dallas also making some changes. Parsons comes in for Harkless. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jordan. The free throw drops for Pachulia. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now here's Thornton, guarded closely. Here's Kanter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Enes Kanter at the line for 2.
That's good from Kanter. Joel Freeland, he's checked in for Pachulia. And Kanter drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Boss, and he gets it to go. Boss has got 18 points.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Here's Thornton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Passes it to Boss. Drops in the layup for 2. Boss has got 6 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Larkin. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State. Now the dish to Kanter. Green kicks to Thornton. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Boss, he's guarded by Thornton.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I think he was just enjoying the moment up there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Joseph with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Cantor kicks to Thornton. And the pass to Hardaway. Shot. Boss has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. There's the bucket. Good. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Here's Cantor, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Cantor's got 4 this quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's blocked, and they get it back. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And so here is Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Here's Parsons. Shot's good. Parsons got his second basket of the night.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The shot's good from Cantor.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Hey, guys, tempo, 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 all right? We have to get out in transition. Leak out if you want to. The key is we have to get fast break points.
For the Knicks, Bargnani comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Clarkson in for Marcus Thornton. And Dallas with a change here, too. Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Joel Freeland. Mavericks leading by 5. To the right side. Here's Boss. The layup missed.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Clarkson passes to Hardaway. Looks for Bargnani. Gets it to him. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Bargnani's got his first points in this one. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. The shot's good from Boss. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Hardaway, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Boss.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook.